everybody, it's Ty with Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. Welcome to another week of Sold On Flavor. This week we're going to do Antipasto Salad, right? Antipasto just means before meal. So you can usually serve this with a lighter meal. Who am I kidding? I usually have had this before I had a big meal. But this is the whole meal itself for myself anyway, and my wife. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a couple things. So the red onion, I want to take some of the bite out of it. So I'm going to pickle those. We're going to do marinated mushrooms. We're going to do roasted red peppers. A lot of these things you can buy purchased, already prepared in jars and cans and stuff like that. I want to show you how to make them. And then we're actually going to make the dressing as well. So I bought a bottle of white Zinfandel. We're going to make a white Zinfandel vinaigrette. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is our pickled onions. Take some of that bite out of that red onion. So just water with salt. You can use sugar if you want. That's traditionally what's used. I'm using guave, just a little healthier for you. Got some red wine vinegar here. And you don't need a lot, just a little bit to take some of the bite out. Bring that to a boil, put the onions in, let that cook up for a couple minutes. Once it's rapidly boiling and everything's well incorporated, you put it into the solution and just let it cook for about 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and you just want to drain the liquid out of them. You can see they're a little translucent. Next up is mushrooms. So I have some baby bellas here. And what you'll notice is I just cut down, instead of breaking off the stem, I just sliced it flush. And I got some fresh thyme here. All right. And I got a clove of garlic here I'm going to open up. And I think I'm going to put some shallots on it. I'm going to let these roast for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll see how it goes at 400 degrees. It can be rough. It doesn't matter. I mean, as far as chopping the rest of the stuff. And then once it comes out, I'm going to toss it with more oil. And there's olive oil on this now and some balsamic vinegar. We'll take it from there. Okay, the roasted red peppers. This is so simple. All you do, olive oil. And as far as like how much oil, don't get jazzed up in that. The oil is going to run off. But generous amounts of salt. And so there is a skin on peppers, and that's going to come off in the roasting process, but lots of salt. And then you want to just give these a mix, right? So you can use your hands, you can use a spoon, whatever floats your boat. Like I said, generous amount of salt. Because again, the skin's going to come off and for the cooking. Start with my olive oil. I put a little guave syrup in it. You can use sugar if you want. That's fine. A little salt, pepper, some pepper, not a lot, 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, Dijon mustard, give it a little tang. Red wine vinegar. I'm going to mince up a shallot and put some garlic cloves in here. I should have bought a little bottle. That's all right. It's fine. I wish someone was here to drink it. Dice up a shallot real quick and throw that in and then give it a mix. My mushrooms have been in for about, 25 minutes. I'm really not paying attention. You've seen them shrink up probably about 30% of the way. All right, I'm going to take out the whole thyme, and then the shallots and the garlic are in there right now too. I'm going to pull those out in a minute. And then I'm just going to put in balsamic vinegar and olive oil. And so I'm going to let this cool. I'm going to occasionally toss this as it's cooling down, like I said, and then some olive oil. And this will last about a week in the fridge. I'll take some fresh thyme and garnish on top. But you do want to put that in now, and then the mushrooms are going to absorb all those flavors. Okay, just want to show you. So what I did was I took the roasted peppers, and after they've cooked with just olive oil and salt, what happens is the skin will bubble up, and you can peel them off. I will tell you, it's probably easier to keep them whole and then slice them. I did the opposite way. So live and learn. I haven't done it in a hot minute. Marinated mushrooms, they look fantastic. So those are all set. So I got my mushrooms, my pickled onions, my roasted red peppers, and my Zinfandel vinaigrette. Okay, one of the good things about an antipasto salad is having a couple different Italian meats. So this is one of my favorite prosciuttos, which is an Italian cured hand, soupy. Oh, I call it soupy. So I don't even know. And then salami. So you could use pepperoni. You can use baked ham if you want. Capicola. There's a bunch of Italian meats that you can use. Usually by the deli, there's something like this with a multi-pack. This is the easiest way to do it. And for cheeses, I have a white cheddar and I have baby pearl mozzarella balls. And then I'm going to put this all together in 1 second. I have some baby green leaf. Normally, I would use a romaine and maybe iceberg lettuce and spring mix. The romaine looked horrible in the supermarket. I wasn't going to use it. So on my greens, I'm going to put some cheese. That's some white cheddar. And then I have these baby pearls, mozzarella. All right. I have my chopped meat here. Okay, I have my Zinfandel vinaigrette. Pour some of that dressing on there. I'll do is give it a quick mix. A couple cherry tomatoes here. It's my roasted red peppers. Marinated mushrooms. Some of those pickled red onions. Hey everybody, it's Tom with Wayfinder Really, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week, antipasto salad. I know this is going to be good. This is fresh ingredients. It can't not be good. You're going to see a lot of people start to get into antipasto salads. And if you want to get creative and decorate it like a charcuterie board, go for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to eat. Let me give this a try. And I don't have olives. That's definitely a highly recommended. If I was going to do this in a restaurant, I would have olives. I'm not a friend of olives. So good. Meal to be shared with a friend in your new home. If I can be of help, please give me a call. Till next week. Take care.